In 1978, one movie changed horror forever. A low-budget independent film, Halloween, created history and gave birth to the modern slasher genre. Directed by John Carpenter, it introduced us to the silent face of evil, Michael Myers. He's silent, unstoppable, and returns every Halloween night. From 1978's classic slasher to the chilling finale in 2022, this is the complete story of Michael Myers, the face of pure evil. Let's dive into every Halloween movie, in order of release, with every kill, every scream, and every chapter of terror. A 6-year-old boy who murdered his sister on Halloween night, and 15 years later, escaped to kill again in the quiet town of Haddonfield. The film's protagonist, Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, was just an ordinary babysitter. But her courage, intelligence, and survival instinct made her the ultimate final girl, a horror legend in her own right. The antagonist, Michael Myers, known simply as The Shape, became the embodiment of pure, unstoppable evil, emotionless, wordless, and terrifyingly human. Halloween 2 picks up where the events of Halloween left off. Michael follows Laurie to the local hospital, killing everyone who comes between them. The story reveals that Laurie is actually Michael's sister. She was given up for adoption as an infant. After Michael chases Laurie throughout the hospital, he corners Loomis and Laurie in an operating room, where Loomis causes an explosion as Laurie escapes. Michael, engulfed in flames, stumbles out of the room before finally falling dead. This one's different. No Michael Myers, no Laurie Strode. Instead, a sinister company creates Halloween masks that kill children when triggered by a TV commercial. The movie explores corporate evil and occult science, a unique standalone story. Audiences were confused. Without Michael Myers, the film flopped at the box office. But over time, it gained cult status for its originality and eerie tone. Halloween 4 reveals that Michael has been in a comatose state for 10 years since the explosion in Halloween 2. While being transferred back to Smith's Grove, Michael awakens upon hearing that Laurie Strode died in a car accident and leaving behind a daughter, Jamie Lloyd, Danielle Harris. Michael escapes and makes his way to Haddonfield in search of his niece, while Dr. Loomis pursues him once again. Eventually, the police track Michael down and shoot him several times before he falls down a mine shaft. Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers picks up directly where the previous film ends and has Michael, Don Shanks, surviving the gunshots and the fall down the mine. 1 year later, showing signs of a psychic connection to Jamie, Michael tracks her to a local child mental health clinic. The film ends with Michael being taken into police custody, only to be broken out of jail by a mysterious stranger, all dressed in black. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers picks up the story 6 years after the events of Halloween 5. The mysterious stranger who broke Michael out of jail also kidnapped Jamie Lloyd. Jamie, having been held captive by the man in black, gives birth to a baby boy with whom she escapes, while Michael pursues them. Michael kills Jamie and continues searching for her baby. The infant is found and brought to safety by Tommy Doyle, the young boy who was babysat by Laurie Strode in the first film. It is revealed that Michael is driven by the Curse of Thorn, which forces a person to kill their entire family in order to save all of civilization. This one opens 20 years after the events of the first two films, ignoring the other sequels, and establishes that Michael Myers has been missing since the explosion in 1978, creating another new continuity. Laurie has faked her own death so that she could go into hiding from her brother. Laurie's fear becomes reality when Michael shows up at the school she works and begins killing her son John's friends. Halloween, Resurrection picks up 3 years after age 20 and reveals that Michael escaped after swapping clothes with a paramedic, crushing the man's larynx so that he could not talk. Laurie is committed to a mental institution, where Michael shows up, kills Laurie and travels back to his family home in Haddonfield. He finds a group of college students filming an internet reality show. Michael murders the cast and crew until he is electrocuted by the only surviving student, Sarah Moyer. Halloween, 2007, a remake of the original film, focuses on the events that led Michael Myers to kill his family. It also identifies Laurie as Michael's sister early on. After killing nearly all of her friends and family, Michael kidnaps Laurie and attempts to explain to her that he is her brother through the use of a picture he has kept of himself and her as an infant. Unable to understand, Laurie fights back and eventually uses Loomis's gun to shoot Michael in the head. Halloween 2, 2009, a sequel to the remake, picks up right where the previous film leaves off before jumping ahead 1 year. Here, Michael is presumed dead but resurfaces after a vision of his deceased mother informs him that he must track Laurie down so that they can come home together. In the film, Michael and Laurie have a mental link, with the two sharing visions of their mother. It is also revealed that Laurie's original name is Angel Myers. During the film's climax, Laurie kills Michael by stabbing him repeatedly in the chest and face with his own knife. Halloween 2018 is a direct sequel to the original film, ignoring the sibling relationship and other continuities established in previous installments. In this Universal Blumhouse timeline, Michael was arrested in 1978 and has spent 40 years back in Smith's Grove Sanitarium. During a prison transfer on the night before Halloween, Michael is able to escape the bus after it crashes and returns to Haddonfield for another rampage. Halloween Kills 2021 takes place immediately after its predecessor, with firefighters arriving at the blazing building, unwittingly freeing Michael to continue his killing spree. Laurie is taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Allison joins a mob who hunts down Michael. Michael slaughters the entire mob except for Allison. The film ends with Michael stabbing Karen to death. 44 years after the night he came home, Laurie Strode faces Michael Myers one final time. In Halloween Ends, their ultimate battle decides not just who lives, but whether evil ever truly dies. In one last, brutal showdown, Laurie Strode confronts Michael Myers, decades of fear leading to a single, deadly moment. That's how the Halloween franchise ends. What do you think? Can the story continue in another timeline? Let us know through your comments. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more thrilling and spine-chilling stories, only on Buzzing Data.